Hey there. Do you ever find yourself emotionally spiraling out of control? I was just going through my notes from the comeback challenge that I did with Tony Robbins, and I had been doing some reading this morning, and I came across some notes around what to do when you feel yourself emotionally spiraling. And I had a conversation with one of my customers in my side biz, and she was spiraling a little bit emotionally, which impacts her eating habits. And so I shared it with her, and I thought, you know what? Let me share it with you. Duh. So I thought that this would be a cool topic for us to talk about today. So again, this is from Tony Robbins. This is his 90-second simple strategy to help you when you are emotionally spiraling. So it's sort of like a three-stepped approach, right? So the very first thing that you want to do is notice, right? I've got my notes here. I'm going to share them with you, right? As soon as you feel tension rising, anxiety building, you feel your emotions starting to go in a different direction, the first thing that you want to do is notice, right? You want to catch yourself, and he suggests that you start to take control of your breath and sort of gently breathe and slow things down, right? Just sort of gently breathe and slow things down. Number two, right? And this is probably one of the most important parts. You want to start to distance yourself from that stressful or disempowering thought, right? Your brain is starting to generate these crazy thoughts. You want to start to distance yourself from that. So it's absolutely natural for these thoughts to come up. It's just totally a normal thing that we experience. Our brains kick in and they want us to not be they don't want us to experience discomfort or fear or trouble. So these thoughts just come in, right, to back us away from that thing, right? So it's important that we slow down and remember that it is our choice to believe or to identify with it, right? So sometimes my brain will start to tell me crazy things, and I have the choice to decide whether I'm going to believe that thing or not, right? And so do you. It's a choice. So you want to remember that the problem isn't the existence of our negative or destructive or limiting thoughts. That is not the problem. The problem, because everyone has that, what hurts us is when we start to believe those thoughts, right? So he says, just practice noticing those thoughts, right? And kind of make a joke of it. Wow, look at that crazy thought that's going by. Oh my gosh, look at my brain saying that crazy thing, right? I do this all the time. Anyways, right? It's just paying attention to the thoughts that pop up, right? So that's the second step. First, you're going to notice that you're starting to spiral. You're going to take some deep breaths and slow down. And then you're going to practice just distancing yourself from that thought. Hey, wow, brain, you're going crazy right now. Step, which is so important, is to detach yourself from that negative or unwanted thought, right? He says the way to do this, the way to actually detach, is to focus your mind on finding something to appreciate, right? Because vibrationally, you can't be in a state of gratitude and a state of stress at the same time, right? All of my teachers teach me this, right? Practice that I hear a lot. You're thinking, okay, well, when I'm stressed out, Cici, it's really hard for. So I think stressful situations, right? So, let me know in the comments what's something you're grateful for right now. Maybe you're just grateful to be alive, grateful to be able to hop on technology and talk to humans, right? Like, even humanly possible. It's such a to do. I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for my kitty who's sitting right? But finding something to be grateful for automatically shifts you, right? It shifts your energy. So practice now. Let me know in the comments what's one thing that you're grateful for, right? And this could be something that's central that you can always pull from when you're in this bad state. You might be able to always say, you know what I'm grateful for? I'm grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful that I'm healthy. I'm grateful that I'm able to walk, right? Whatever that thing is for you. And that's really the process. He says, what matters is that you shift your focus, which is that part of you that is saying all of those crazy things. It's just trying to protect you, but you want to shift yourself to appreciation. Okay. focus creates space for your spirit to enter the game so you don't get stuck inside of your head. And that is the powerful thing, giving yourself, your real self, space to show up in that moment, right? So I know you're probably thinking, Cici, this does not sound like a 90-second task. Right? Well, it takes practice. For you, it might actually take 90 minutes for you to even notice that you're spiraling, right? But as you practice this very simple process, over time, it'll be like that. Immediately find, gosh, I'm starting to spiral. Let me notice this. Let me slow down, right? Let me take that deep breath. Okay, myself. Now I'm going to find gratitude. And you can, over time, find yourself in a space where it only takes 90 seconds, right? So that is Tony Robbins' magical spiraling. Now, look, having absolutely nothing to do with that, if somebody who's looking for a way to make some extra cash from home, if you're looking for a little bit of a side hustle, and you want to chat about what it is that I do on the side, and we can talk about it. We've got some exciting things happening in our company right now, and I would love to share them with you. If that's something that you would like to know more about, feel free to shoot me a message. We can chat about it. Otherwise, use this 90-second tool so that you can find yourself in a much mental space. Love you as always, and look forward to chatting with you soon. Ciao.